Welcome again to my YouTube channel, Shawn Linton. That's SHAWN Look for me and don't just go through it. Leave a comment, leave a some remark. Okay? Okay, I'd like to talk about what we did as in 1 year. This is the House of Eva Marie publication production, the art, you know, in entertainment industry. Now, I'll never say I was an A-list or I was well, I should say Brad Pitt or Cindy Poitier. You get what? Pop Daddy Jay-Z. No, and neither did I have the ambition, the mind to go there. I wanted to do my own thing because I believe that if the world have had a very good, say, Cindy, we don't necessarily need an identical. I believe that we are all born with an with an identity, our own fingerprint, our own stamp in what we in our purpose for our destiny, and that's what we find. And when we find that, you will know it because you will feel comfortable, and actually it won't be a burden or stress, or you know, you will get vision, dreams, and be inspired, and people will be inspired. And I'm talking about worldwide. So in the entertainment industry, in creativity, it's about being very artistic and very creative, and sometimes it is actually interpreted. You know, people will interpret it differently, you know, depending on the side of scale where you're from. I would love to share this. I remember when I was very young, I did the whole, I grew up before the cameras, and went to drama school, I went to art school, I did a whole creative stuff, you know. And I remember one time when I was young, I wasn't good, I couldn't draw very well, but I did very good sculpture, I did very good painting, and also ceramic. I don't know if I know how to do it now, but back when I was younger. But I remember one time the teacher had a table and she put like an orange and cup and saucer and something there, and you know, the class was filled with kids. You know, might have been 9, you know, 10, and I remember we all drew it differently, and I was confused with some of the drawings. And the teacher explained to me and said, it is coming from perspective where we are. If you are on the left side, you are actually going to interpret differently, and you're going to draw it from a different angle. You know, if you're on the right side, the angle is going to be different, and if you're before, the angle is going to be different. It just depends where you are in life. So I never forget that because it sounded very strange, but another part of me felt like I knew what she was saying, but I never really understood. But I was always a philosophical person, you know, when I was young, so I never let go. And I remembered it today, my age, is that life is, and I believe it's a subject that if you remember, it carries you through your entire life. When you remember that life is about perspective, where you are from, how you see things. So you can't but stamp it and say, well, what I say is law, and what I said is, unless it's the law of the land or the law of God, you see, or should I say the law of God and law of the land. You know, but once it comes onto a personal, individual choices, it's got to do with your accept. It has to do with you not really accepting, but or not even understanding, but you knowing that that is the person's. That is how the person's lay it out, and that's the person's interpretation to life. You don't have to agree, because you really don't have to. We don't have to agree, you know, but is to know that that is that person's interpretation. And I do understand that you know, we will have it then. Why, you know, then you do your thing. You do your thing. You see what I mean? You do your thing. We have got, and this is why we've got so many different genres, so many different designs, so many different things, and people sit back and wonder, okay, well, I don't like this, I don't like that, Gucci this. No, but you do your thing, and this is what we are missing. I think I heard, I'm not sure, is it Lamar? I think it was Lamar, and he said that you can, we know the singer, the UK singer Lamar, and he said that you can sit down and watch people live their dream, or you can get up off the sofa and dare to live your dream. You see, a lot of us just sit back and say, well, you know what happened, I don't think he's, I don't think she's, let's cut it. You understand me? Get up and do something. And that, it brings me to the point where I want to talk about that sometimes when I started some of my creative thing, honestly, I never knew really what I was doing, really. I just did something, you know what I mean? And I went out. There was about 2-3 years we worked on a magazine. Now the company that was H.Y.M started by me, so obviously I was a face for the years because I wanted to be a brand, and I wanted to be to be out there that it is Shawn Linton, right? And at the time, you know, and we did some magazine. Now the magazines it was done every month. Now the magazines every month had a different production storyline to it, right? We have this one that is this is a front cover. These are just copies of I managed to salvage some copies because we're going way back now. This is a copy, the front cover, and this is what the back cover looked like. It says the House of H.Y.M MG magazine. This is what it was, you know. And this was just showing, this was actually, I believe, a party, some parties. This is one of the parties, and it was with Alexandra Burke. I remember when she got #1, and Bad Boys, when she won the X Factor in 2008, and she won, she got the Bodyguard. We had a party, and this was to celebrate her getting to #1, you know, in the UK. And we have, and also this had some description of what the products that we sold at the time. So this was a magazine. The magazine went throughout Europe, America, and it went throughout, and it advertised different. I was in a competition once with I think it's Italy, Spain, and London, and so I did. I don't know if this was a magazine, and this is the back cover. It's just an House of H.Y.M, and inside the magazine was just some dance move to demonstrate, because what it was a dance competition to do with Milan, and to do with I think it was Madrid in Spain, Milan in Italy, Madrid in Spain, and London in the UK, and Paris, you know, in France. So I didn't go to all the places now, but it was all kept in London, and I did this to showcase my work from the business, you know. So just show off some dance move. If you go onto YouTube, you will see some of these photographs, and you will also understand that it is understand the history of why there's so many different photographs, why it was taken, the modeling shot. Some was for dance, some was for showing off different product, whether it's a sports product or a brand product or whatever it was. But this was the magazine, the House of H.Y.M. So whenever you see this on the side, the magazine, that was why we invented the magazine, to advertise the diversity of the House of Yvonne and exactly what we do. Also, you will see a letter at the back of this. It was at the time, this was 2010 when I did a big bash for my birthday party, and I did invite Prince William, Prince Harry. They said my birthday was on the 18th of April. They did send a kind invitation back. It was before he got married, William and Harry, from St. James's Palace, saying that they wouldn't be able to attend. That was a kind gesture, but it would have been good if they attend. But I did went out big time for that party event, and it was really good. But that was what the magazine was about. This other magazine was demonstrating the style. Photograph falling down. this was showing off the different sort of modeling clothes that I did model, and this was a magazine at the time. This was a crazy one, I said, but I also want to give a thanks to the business development in Las Vegas, and they wrote to me in 2010 also, and invite me to showcase my work in Lower Las Vegas that I appreciate to them. I think is Ardina Rossa King, and this is downtown, fabulous downtown Las Vegas, Nevada. You know, hey, thank you very much, Las Vegas. And hey, I just wanna thank all the people that support the magazine when we were running it for 3 years. It was, I wouldn't say it was a trial, but this idea came to me to actually run this magazine and put it up for to promote the show and also to advertise. So we really are grateful for all the supporters and everything that the magazine, the Also Evil Marine magazine, did throughout the globe. We give respect to you and we thank you for remembering us. Thank you. Thank you.